Hello and welcome to the channel. The All Progressives Congress APC presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu has again referred to a fifth columnists, an apparent group of people in power who hold so much sway, as trying to disrupt the coming election with the Naira redesign and continuous fuel crisis so that Nigerians would react, which will in turn cause the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to postpone the election and enable them, the fifth columnists, to install an interim national government. Wild theory, hey? But for Naija, nothing will surprise us. You know how them do, because the way things they go, so man, not only God. Wike spoke of cabals the other day. Now Tinubu talking of fifth columnists. Now only God, I swear down. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Tinubu, fifth columnist surround Buhari, plot interim national government. The All Progressives Congress APC presidential candidate Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu yesterday alleged moves by those he called fifth columnists in the corridor of power to foist on the country an interim national government. He said the plotters hope to achieve the objective by provoking Nigerians through the crisis arising from the Naira notes redesign and the current fuel scarcity. Tinubu told party supporters at a rally in Ado-Ekiti that the plotters were working on the theory that the possible unrest sparked by the fuel and the Naira scarcity would force the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to postpone the coming elections and proceed to install an interim national government. But he urged the Nigerians to remain steadfast and refuse to be provoked to violence by the alleged plots. He also said he was confident of emerging victorious at the polls. He said the generality of Nigerians had found in him a true leader committed and dedicated to the struggle to bring about the desired change in the governance and make life abundance for the citizenry. Tinubu said his decision to seek election as president is to help in putting Nigeria on the irreversible path of economic prosperity for the benefit of the masses. The former Lagos State governor who spoke in Yoruba told the audience, among whom were the who's and who in Ekiti politics, "Relax, this election is yours. You will use it to liberate yourselves. They want to turn us to slaves. We are not slaves. They locked up money. Trek to your polling units, vote and stay with your vote. I beg you in the name of God, this is not a matter for violence. Don't fight them. Those who locked up your money will eventually unlock it. They are doing it to get you hungry so that you can become violent, get the election postponed, and install an interim government. I can tell you that a rat that eats poison will die." Ekiti State Governor Biodun Oyebanji hailed the people for turning out in large numbers and said their support will not be taken for granted. "All of us have decided to vote for Asiwaju and there is no cause for alarm," he said. "Ekiti people, you have all decided to give your votes to Asiwaju and the ballot boxes will be full with votes for him because he has always stood by us and we are going to appreciate him with our votes on February 25th. Let's go back to our wards, homes, churches, mosques, markets and other places to spread the gospel of Asiwaju to the electorate. Tell your people to collect their PVCs. Those who are still without their PVCs don't love Asiwaju. Asiwaju's vote is our votes, and we must all join hands to ensure his victory. Let us elect all APC candidates for Senate, House of Representatives and House of Assembly with our votes." On his part, former Governor Fayemi said Asiwaju Tinubu had stood by Ekiti when the progressives were in the trenches. He urged the people of the state to reciprocate the good gestures of the APC presidential candidate at the polls. He said, "This forthcoming election is our own. It is our own turn in Ekiti. The Jagaban has played his own part. He stood by us in Ekiti. In all our past battles, Jagaban fought our battles for us, and it is now time to repay our leader." Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Continuing, he said, "As you all stood by BAO Oyebanji in the last governorship election on June 18, 2022, you must stand by Asiwaju on February 25th, 2023. Vote for all our APC candidates. Use your PVCs to deal with all our opponents at the polls. The senator representing Ekiti Central Senatorial District, Opeyemi Bamidele, expressed confidence that the electorate would vote massively for Tinubu based on his unmatched track records in governance. He described Tinubu as a great thinker with high intellect, electrifying popularity, unifying tentacles, and unflagging focus for good governance required to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari at the expiration of his tenure. He added that Tinubu has developed a workable blueprint to rewrite Nigeria's history and inject good governance in the body politic, assuring that he is not seeking power to gamble with Nigeria's destiny. The presidential campaign train led by Asiwaju Tinubu had earlier visited the palace of Ewi of Ado Ekiti, where the APC presidential candidate met with Ekiti traditional rulers and other leaders of thought and unfolded a renewed hope agenda. The arrival in the specially built open-top luxury bus further enlivened the area as Asiwaju and his entourage waved their brooms in acknowledgement of the cheers from the crowd. In attendance at the rally were former Osun State Governor Chief Bisi Okande, Chairman Ted Fund Board of Trustees Kashim Ibrahim Imam, Ekiti State Deputy Governor Mrs. Monisha Ade Afuye, Deputy Governor of Ondo State Lucky Ayedatiwa, and former Governor of Osun State, Boyega Oyetola. Others included former Deputy Governor of Ekiti State, Otumba BC Egbeyemi, and Professor Modukbe Adelabu, Senator Olubunmi Adetumbi, Senator Ayo Arise, Senator Dayo Adeyeye, members of APC National Working Committee, and other senior party figures. The rally was attended by party members from all the 16 local government areas and other members of the public. Fuji musician King Wasiu Ayinde Marshall and local musicians Chris Wala Wala and Adeniyi Sese Al-Aji thrilled the crowd at the rally. In related developments, Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State said he will expose the elements in the presidential villa who are working against the presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC, Bola Tinubu, and want him to lose the 25th February election. Mr. El-Rufai, in an interview with TVC News, alleged that the currency swap introduced by the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) was meant to incite voters against the APC and was orchestrated by the forces who are bent on ensuring that the APC presidential candidate loses the election. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.